Well, hello there, humans, bees, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough to be doing it too. Today is a massive day, both for me and you, although some of you may not realize it yet, but if you're interested in World of Tanks Blitz and you like this channel, then it's a massive day for me and you. Today's patch 4.10, and it's something I've been looking forward to for like a year now, and it is the final iteration of replays in World of Tanks Blitz, and it's finally brung to life the ability of the player base to easily record their games. Now, up until now, I've had massive issues, despite the fact that I would like to feature replays. The quality of replays has been, not in terms of gameplay, but in terms of quality of footage, has been pretty terrible. And it's also been super cumbersome to get a hold of things, because not many people have the kind of rig that I have, with the top flight iPad that can run it at 120 frames per second, and a really good iMac that can record, and the editing suite, and all that kind of stuff. But what Wargaming's done in patch 4.10 is amazing. They have grabbed the exact same style of replay system that you get in World of Tanks PC, where you can send me a 600 kilobyte, 650 kilobyte file via email, and I can then record it using my really cool PC and everything else and feature it on my channel. And it is going to be revolutionary for us as a community in the kind of videos we get, in the fact that it frees up so much of my time to spend on editing and soliciting quality content and getting the games from the best players in the world and some of the most amazing games that you guys actually just have, and putting them onto the big screen here on YouTube. I'm going to be able to say at the start of the week, hey guys, this week we are going to be doing a review on the Batchat 25 TAP. And you can all go, well, here's the Batchat game I had on the weekend, Bushka, and I will be able to feature that 7,000 damage game, 6 kill pools medal, last minute Kolobanov in 120 frames per second, 1080p glory, completely edited in Final Cut Pro, amazingly featured on my YouTube channel, and make it part of an overall presentation that both binds us tighter together as a community and engages more as a community. And for me, if you can hear the happiness in my voice, it's because it's made my life so much easier, and it's added an element that's been desperately missing from the channel for ages. I hope this all goes so well. I'm sure it's going to go fantastically well. Now, before we get too excited, I'm going to set some ground rules for how we're going to be working on replays. I'm going to go through a little bit of patch 4.10 very, very soon, and the big changes to the patch, but I want to just show you exactly how you can send me replays or actually get a hold of the replay file and forward it on. It's very, very, very simple. In the settings area on the left hand side, in your menu, you click on other, and then on the bottom left there's a switch that allows you to select record replays, record and save replays. You click on that, you can adjust the limit of how many you'll save, all that kind of stuff. And then again, on the left-hand side of the screen, you click on the normal menu that you access from the top left of the screen, and it brings you to the replay area. You can select replays to delete, and you can also select replays to upload. Now, the essence of uploading a replay is very, very simple on an Apple device. You connect it up to your Mac or whatever. You can airdrop it. You can do it in all kinds of different manners. But what you do is you select the replay and then you select save to files, okay? Very, very straightforward. Select save to files, and then on my iPad, and then you select, say, I select GarageBand, because GarageBand is just generic and it's there and it's on my iPad all the time, and I use it for recording music and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very up to date and efficient at pulling files off GarageBand. Then I go to the next step. I save it to GarageBand. I select GarageBand as my folder and select add. Very, very straightforward. Then I go into iTunes. You can see up there is my iPad. I click on that. And then after much fiddling and jiggling, not music, not films, not TV programs, not photos, not info, file sharing. I select the GarageBand app, and lo and behold, in my GarageBand app is the file that I uploaded. I saved to my GarageBand in the actual iPad screen. I select save, and that will save it to anywhere I want on my desktop. Okay? That's absolutely easy as pie. And then I do this, which is what one of my good mates in Blitz, well, someone who's now a good mate, who I'm very impressed with, sent me today. This is Lei Chung Feng. Lei Chun sent me this email. Hi, Bushka, just a fan, and I got a replay for you. It's nothing grand, just a random battle with 3 looks, top tier, and I'm sure you'll like it. Now that 4.10 is out, hopefully we'll show other players replays, and I'm going to. You might or might not, but I'll just leave this one here for you anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot, I play on PC, so I don't know if it works on mobile from a loyal follower. This is the essence of simplicity. All I have to do now is actually click on that link down the bottom, and I will be able to open this with the game client. And then I can record it in absolutely sterling color with high definition, high frames per second, high quality sound, and it will present on channel exactly as well as any replay that I had driven my very own self. So congratulations, Lai Chun. You are the first ever replay to be featured like this, and even more importantly, you're a PC replay being replayed on my iPad. As simple as bang. So there we go. I click on the attachment, open in World of Tanks. Yes, thank you very much. I'll be doing that. Synchronizing the data, and it's going to start the replay off. You'll hear the engines roar, and I will have beautiful quality footage from someone else on the other side of the world who sent me an email that totaled 658 kilobytes. This is so cool, and it's going to allow us to have an interaction at a level that we previously just did not have. It's going to allow me to feature the most bizarre and obscure replays that are funny for all different kinds of reasons. It just opens the door to a whole new level of interaction between the player base and the YouTube community. And that's brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. Now, while we watch the looks go herring around the battlefield, I want to talk about a couple of the other changes that were really, really important in 4.10. Of course, we've got a new map. That's all well and good. Replays for me are the big feature there. I mean, maps are great. I'm sure we'll get to that map at some point, but here we go. Let's talk about the stuff that really interests me. The quality of life stuff is where it's at. I love the national crew voices. I've always wanted that. Lots of people like me have wanted that forever. Having them, say, you really nailed them with that one in Russian when you did absolutely nothing is a little bit easier to stomach. There is a change to the HUD, which is really, really cool. Like the spotted allies has been added, as well as all kinds of other bits and pieces. Like you can see the reload timers at the top left of screen. As people fire, you can see their guns reloading. The auto loaders, you can see them reloading there. So they've removed the reload marker at the bottom left-hand corner of the interface, at the bottom right-hand corner of the interface that used to be the way of signifying to your teammates that you were reloading. And it's now a hold position marker, which is so much cooler and so much more important. I think that's amazing. So you can see when your teammates are spotted, you can see when your teammates are reloading, you can see if they're an auto loader, how many shells they have in the clip. And these are really, really important quality of life things for me as an experienced player that I'm going to get so much more out of. I am so freaking happy about this. Just so happy. And I mean, you can double tap on the screen, bring up the bar, and change it to having nothing on the screen, just not the HUD or anything. If you just want that super clean, high quality look without any of the faff and the bother, you can bring that up as well. So guys, let's break down now the absolute must-haves if you want to send me a replay. Now, these are the things. The email address for replays is bushkagaming@gmail.com. The subject, Blitz replay. That has to be in the subject line. Blitz replay. I already get an arseload, excuse me, excuse the French, of videos and stuff from the new PUBG and all. It's just, that will make my life easy to be able to search on Blitz Replay. A short description of the game. I don't want a 1,000-word essay. You're not going to convince me by, you know, waxing lyrical. I don't have time, especially not with the amount of, you know, people I'm expecting to get replays from, and include the results screen so that we can see who actually did what to whom and how at the end of it. Because if we don't have the results screen, it doesn't seem to be included at the end of replays, as you can see here. I'm also going to be featuring certain tanks. So I will ask for, does anyone have any footage on the IS-5? And if you can send me those games, excellent. Make sure you include that as well in the subject line. It's probably the best. Blitz Replays IS-5, or Blitz Replay IS-5. And yeah, the future is a bold and interesting place, and I look forward to seeing you humans in it. Send me your replays. Wow.